All right, now that our Gmail account is created, we are going to go ahead and get into our Google Hangout. But before we do that, let me just briefly tell you what a Google Hangout is. A Google Hangout is a conference, like a video conference, and it allows you to have a total of 10 people at different locations participating in one video conference or video chat. A lot of you might be familiar with the tool Skype or FaceTime, where you can do video chat with somebody. Google Hangouts allows you to have up to 10 people in the same chat room. So we're going to show you how to create that chat room. And you have a couple options. You can, using Hangouts, you can create a Hangout and invite people to join you, or somebody else is going to be responsible for creating the Hangout and they will invite you to join them. So either way, this tool is really easy to use. You just have to do a couple things to get ready to participate in a Hangout. So let's go ahead and get you started with that. From your Gmail account here, you are going to go up to the right-hand corner and there is a grid. If you click on this grid, it opens up all of the applications connected to your Gmail account. And this very top one here, this G with the big plus sign, that stands for Google+. And that's where we are going to get into Google+ to start the Hangout. Now there are a couple different options for you to get into Google Hangouts. This is one, and this is usually the way I always go in, so I'm going to show you that first. Click the grid, the G with the plus sign. The other thing you can do is click on your name over here that has the plus sign in front of it. So both of these buttons take you to the very same place. I am just going to go back to my grid and click the big G with the plus sign. And that opens up Google+. Now, just know that if this is your first time in Gmail or your first time in Google+, you are going to have a lot of different windows popping up telling you some of the new features in here. So just close out of those windows and get those off your screen. All right, so this is Google+, and this is Hangouts over here, what we have been talking about so much. This is the Hangout. Now, again, in order to create a Hangout, you have to invite people, and you have to invite people using their Gmail accounts. And that's why we had you create a Gmail account. When you come to this page, if this window isn't showing, it's probably because this little quotation over here, if you click on that, it folds that window up. So if your Hangout window isn't showing, just click this little quotation mark. This icon here is people, so you can click that to add people to your Hangout. I'm actually going to take you a little bit different route. I'm going to show you how to create a circle. And the nice thing about a circle is you create the circle and anybody who's in your circle can all be invited to the same Hangout. Now keep in mind, only 10 people total can be in one Hangout at a time. You can create a circle with more than 10 people in it. The first 10 people who come into the call will be the 10 people who are in the Hangout. So just keep that in mind. So you are limited on participants in any one Hangout that you do. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to create a circle, and then I will show you what to do with that circle. Okay, in the left-hand corner, there is a button up at the top called Home. If I scroll over that, it opens up a big menu. We are going to come down to the People button and click on that. And it brings up this window. Let's get started. What we are going to do is just go right here and click on your circles. Okay, that's going to open up this page. And again, a circle allows me to invite people into my Hangout. There's other things that you can do with circles too, but for the purposes of this tutorial, we are just strictly going to concentrate on Hangouts. The big plus sign over here, if I click on this, it'll allow me to create a circle. And I'm going to call this circle named DKG, and I have to add people. So I'm going to click Add Person. You can do it here, Add Person. And I'm going to type in a name of somebody that I want to add to this circle. I want Sue Pettit, and I know that this is Sue right here, so I'm going to click on her and I'm going to add her to my circle. And then I'm going to go ahead and add somebody else to my circle. Okay, and there's Jerry, so we'll add her to the circle. And I'm going to create a circle with 2 people. And there's my DKG circle. When I scroll over it, it pops up the people who have been added to the circle. All right, so that is how you create a circle in Google+. And again, we are going to use this circle when we set up our Hangout. All right, I'm going to go back up here to Google+. I'm just going to click on this icon up here, and it will take me back to the screen where we entered. And we will call this tutorial done, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what to do with the circle once you have it created.